Hey guys, this is GamerCow. Welcome back to Super Mario 3D Land. Last time we started World 5, we got introduced to the boomerang suit, and this time we are going to continue through World 5 and hopefully complete it today. So, now we're getting into a rather interesting underground stage which introduces Rex moles. The reason I call them Rex moles is because they basically act like Rexes from Super Mario World, and that is that you have to hit them twice in order to do stuff to kill them. So a couple of these gaps you can go behind and grab some extra stuff. You could have actually just skipped that one before, which is fine. I don't remember where the power-up stuff is here. I think it might be down here. No, this is just for coins, but it's one of those sort of almost perspective maze type stuff that this game seems to do a little bit of, and that is going to help us get the star medal at the top there eventually. There are multiple ways around this stage, and that's kind of a cool feature, to be honest. But we do have a spare mushroom now, which is nice. It's not quite what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a better power than that, but I will take a mushroom. It's still usable. So up here, do we have anything special? We do. We have a fire flower, which I think is needed to get a secret just at this midpoint here somewhere, right? Is there an unlit torch over here? There is. So this gets us some extra coins on the timer, and nothing too special about that. You can actually burn the plants there, which is a bit funky, I suppose. I don't know. Seems a little bit strange to be able to do that, but I mean, it's logical. Plants do burn, but also Monty Moles, they're kind of still butts, so you want to take them out as quickly as you can. Thankfully, fire does a tremendously good job at taking them out. Also, fake stuff here, and a rocky wrench. The rocky wrench we can take out and go down his pipe, and that leads us to some extra time, and I believe a star medal, maybe? No, just the extra time. Okay, that's fair enough. We do get another fire flower if we wanted it, but I don't want to lose my current power-up. So sorry, flower, but you're gonna have to stay there, because I do like having my Tanuki in the background. It makes getting the golden flagpoles completely stress-free, which is in the end a very good thing. It does take 2 fireballs to take out the Rex moles here, so keep that in mind. Also, we're gonna... Wow, that was some reflex, alright. Monty moles are nowhere near as fast as they were in Super Mario World, which is a good thing. Also, that can kind of happen, which is not such a good thing, but whatever. I believe if you leave these moles alive, as we can probably test with this one, if you hit it but leave it alive, I think it does eventually not unflatten itself. Maybe. It'd be cool if it did, but it doesn't look like it based on those ones, so maybe I'm just... No, it does, there you go. It's de-squishified itself. There you go. That's a technical term if I ever heard one. But yeah, it's if you leave it alive, it does eventually, as you can see there, actually bring itself back. So now we have a stupid, pointless maze thing here. But first, we have a golden rock here that we need to, I guess, throw into a pipe, and out comes an extra life. Okay. I don't remember which one of these was supposed to go in. I actually missed the first star medal as well, looking at it, so I'm going to have to come back into this stage, which is kind of annoying. But, oh well, no matter. To get up here, you do want to bounce off the guy. I was seeing if you could wall kick up, but you cannot. So there is that, and then just a quick long jump to the flagpole there. You might not even need to long jump, because the long jump's really crap in this game. I just prefer doing it because that's what I'm used to doing from previous games, and of this sort of 3D-ish nature, and it makes sense for me to do it, but it's terrible, so I shouldn't do it. It is very slightly faster, however, so I guess there is that to it. Anyway, let's see where this first star medal is. It's probably somewhere really, really, really obvious, but I just accidentally missed it first time. Yeah, like up there. You know, that's... I guess that's not really obvious, but... Can you wall jump? You can't wall jump off of one block space, one tile high stuff, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah, so this is where the first star medal was. I just missed it because I didn't actually know it was there. Go figure. That's what happens when you don't know where stuff is. You miss it. So I shall meet you guys at the end of the stage, just as usual. Alright, it seems like getting that stupid rock into the pipe is a bit tougher than I thought it would be, but... Or maybe I'm just bad. Like, that is also a very distinct possibility. Anyway, we could go ahead and get ourselves an extra power up here, but we should get one at the start of the next stage, which looks like a rather interesting stage. We've got big tail Goombas here, so plus propeller blocks, you can always rely on those to be happy fun times. And yeah, big tail Goomba. It's not really any more difficult to beat than a regular Goomba, however, so there is that. Yeah, this is going to be one of those stages that is built around the block here, which almost got me killed because apparently the cloud just didn't want to work there. I don't remember if you can ground pound on clouds in this game, because I don't think I've ever tested that. I don't know if I want to start testing it now. That seems like a bit of a bad idea. Anyway, if we go over here, you can get another propeller block if you don't already have one, also known as if you've already lost the previous one. And if you ground pound all of these guys, you can get yourself multiple lives, which is always good to know. Yeah, this stage is just going to be kind of filled with the propeller blocks, so be prepared for that. That is the gimmick of the stage, after all, is big tail Goomba and propeller blocks. Also, star medal down here, don't forget that. You could wall kick back up there. You don't actually need the block for that one, but the game gives you the block, so obviously you can use the block. So now we have some more precision platforming challenges. You can see the end goal is all the way over there. You can just about make it out, but for now we need to just go ahead and use the platforms here to progress, and yeah, a little bit sort of slower pace and stuff for a while. There's a midpoint here we can take, and we can also see a star medal over there, which is good. And you can see Toad with a propeller block. Where is he going? Nobody knows. He's falling away. I can't keep up. And he's falling, he's falling, he's falling. I'm running out of space to move. I don't know where he's going. Where are you going, Toad? You are away. Rip Toad. Okay. So Toad just decided to kill himself. That's always fun. Now he's got a propeller block. Surely he'll be fine, right? Oh no. Anyway, let's just keep going here. You can basically use the propeller block as you would a regular Tanuki suit in terms of the floating effect, which is kind of cool. So this was specifically to get the star medal, so we need to go this way around in order to actually progress. More big tail Goombas over here. They will try and do a swipe attack at you. It's not particularly effective, but that's what they have for you. One of them can drop its tail, however, which is useful because that is how we get up here. I was gonna bring my tail out, my Tanuki leaf out if I didn't get one there, but I did, so it's fine. You just need to bash this enough, and you can get yourself some extra time. And this was actually where Toad dropped from, I believe, so we can go ahead and grab ourselves some stuff here. I think I might have actually missed a star medal doing this, though. So I don't remember if you can backtrack here. You probably can't, and I'm probably killing myself doing this. Yeah, I'm killing myself doing this. Which is fine, because I want to get the 3rd star medal, so I do not mind too much losing out on an extra life there, when I already have over 100. That's the thing with the modern Mario games, is that lives really don't matter as much as they used to. It is rather hard, without playing multiplayer on 3D World and stuff like that, it is rather hard to run out of lives in a modern Mario game. So keep that in mind, that lives are not a huge deal. I might not have actually missed a star medal, I might be imagining things here, but whatever, you can get yourself an extra life here if you so choose. And yeah, I guess not, because you can actually see the star medal down there, so whoops, I'm a derp. Whatever, I don't actually need to, I don't need to do anything here. I can see my shadow there, so I am safe to pound the ground there. And really this is just abstract, let's place a whole bunch of blocks down and call it level design the stage type of stuff here, which is a bit of a shame, but I missed one of the things there. Get it? Oh, well, that extra life is not gonna get away from me. How on earth did I manage that? I thought that extra life was gonna get away there, but nope, I was like, you know what, I am getting that extra life whether it likes it or not. So the 3rd star medal, easy enough to get hold of, just yeah, aim carefully and you will land these platform jumps very easily. If you somehow didn't have a thing here though, like propeller block, you would be so screwed. But since the game gives you plenty of them, that's all that matters, and you can get yourself to the end very easily. So yeah, that is 5-5, not a problem to do. It's a fun enough stage, it's just, it's so empty. And that's the problem with having a power-up such as the propeller, I guess. Anyway, in order to proceed here, you need 50 of the 84 possible star medals by now, so you do need to collect a lot of them in order to progress, like 2/3 of them roughly, in order to actually get through the game, at least to this current point. So don't neglect them if you're trying to run through the game fast, because you do need them. Anyway, we're back at the traditional castle instead of the airships of the recent stages, so that's kind of good. And I don't remember if this was a stage I had to do. I think I did have to do a version of this stage in my Get All the Things run, so I know a little bit about what's coming here. These spawning blocks are not really going to get in my way too much. The 1st star medal, at least I believe it's the 1st star medal, is there, as well as a draglet, as I was told that's what they called, and it's kind of ridiculously cute for a name, but you know, that is what those enemies are. They are draglets, so heck yeah. Draw distance kind of existed there. Also, hovering did not do as much as I thought it would there, so that's kind of swell. Doesn't matter too much though, we can still easily get that star medal by wall kicking off the thwomps, and I can get a fire flower from here instead, which might help later if I can keep it for long enough, but that all depends on me not sucking here. Which, let's face it, not sucking is kind of hard to do, right? So we probably won't do that, but you know what? One can dream, right? I don't think there's any way of getting up the top there, so we wouldn't be able to find anything there. Also, the 2nd star medal is there, so dying didn't really cost me anything after all. Even though, apart from it just made me look stupid, but let's face it, that's gonna happen regardless. And yeah, an extra fire flower is possible to pick up if you want to from that, so that is fine. What have we got over here? This is just telling us where the end goal is, but we could have figured that out by ourselves anyway, just by progressing through the stage. It does show us there's a hammer bro over there. Does it show us where the last star medal is? No. So I'm guessing it is relatively straightforward to pick up the star medal then. Can you wall kick on top of the thwomps here? Yes, you can. And, well, there's a couple of coins for it. Is there like an extra life hidden block or something here? No, that would be too cool, right? Anyway, the last star medal, you can pick it up relatively safely with good timing. And looks like draglets do not like fire either, which is great. Hammerbow is not too challenging to take on when you have fire, which is good. Don't run off the edge of these things by mistake, because you would be very sad if you did so. There is some stuff in that item box. That's what I thought. That would be like a coin block around somewhere. And if I remember rightly, you just have to jump to the end of the thing here. I'm just checking. Yeah, there's nothing else going on there. So, Big Bad Bowser coming in with his Tanuki tail as well. So Bowser has learned to collect the power-ups in these the 3D games here, 3D World and 3D Land, which is a potentially scary thought in its own right, but we have fire, so we can probably just take on Bowser with fire, right? Well, maybe not, because he doesn't seem to be affected by it in this game. Normally you would expect Bowser to take damage from fire, but in this game, doesn't look like he does. So there you go. That's Mario 3D Land trivia for you, I guess, that you don't use fire against Bowser, and you don't lawn jump against stuff that way, because it is scary. Anyway, that is all that we have for World 5. Not really too big of a deal, but that wasn't actually Bowser, apparently that was Kamek using magic, or just a Magic Koopa with a Tanuki tail. So, good job, you fooled everyone, except nobody really. We threw a couple of Toads, I guess? I don't even know how they got there. Aren't they like Captain Toad's brigade there or something? How did they get here? I don't quite understand that, but whatever. Doesn't matter, because we can jump to the end goal here, and World 5 is complete. So, good times were had by all. I don't know, World 5 didn't really do anything especially unique, but then that could be said for pretty much all of this game. But it does introduce the boomerang power, which is a fairly neat power. And yes, I know we're taking breaks. I'm taking a break at the end of this. We just want to see the next one of these letters here. This is assuming we can see it, because it's hiding from us here. And there we go. Mario catches it fairly nicely, and not exactly sure why Bowser lets Peach keep a parasol, but whatever. Now Mario knows that Peach is not getting killed, which is very nice, and World 6 is supposedly Cloud World, but you can see Cheep Cheeps over there. Cheep Cheeps have been associated with Cloud Worlds before, so who knows, right? Anyway, this has been GamerCow playing Super Mario 3D Land, and next time we take on World 6 and see what awaits us here. Until then, take care.